Hello everyone, All Talk MMA back again. Just gonna do a quick recap on UFC 324, Gaethje versus Pimlet. Gonna go through the card, and then I'm gonna go through how the betting did. Just to start off straight away, Ty Miller versus Adam Fugit. Um, you could tell pretty much straight away how this fight was gonna go. I think Joe Rogan must have said about 40 times in the first 2 minutes that Ty Miller is a Golden Glove boxer or former Golden Glove boxer or something. Yet Miller has really good length, rangy, loads of good hard straight, hard right hands, good left hooks. Fugit just kind of a walking punching bag. Apart from about halfway through the round, he has a beautiful spinning elbow that cuts Ty Miller, which was a really nice counter, really nice shot. But ultimately, even with this big shot, Miller was still going to win. Got the round one knockout and just like a buzzer beater. Got the win there. Good win, great way to start his UFC career. Get that bonus, the new bonus, $25,000. Nice first opponent. You'll probably get someone similar next time, an older UFC vet. Great start. Moving on. Hawkett versus Denzel Freeman. I got this one spot on. I thought Hawkett would run through him. You can definitely see Hawkett likes to try and get submissions. He was taking Freeman down, looking for submissions. I mean, as you can see by the stats there, Hawkett took zero damage and earned, I think, £100,000 bonus, $100,000 bonus as well. So ideal night, 5 minutes of work for $125,000, not including sponsors. Freeman dominated. You got great power, good wrestling, good control, really good control. Quite smart. Cardio looked fine. Freeman gassed early. Should be cut to be honest, but I think he's like a former Marine, so let's give him another chance at a dream of winning a UFC fight. But Hooker, impressive, strong, can grapple, can box. Not really, but can throw hard shots. Solid performance. Excellent from Josh Hooker. Something to keep your eye out on in the heavyweight division. Next fight, Alex Perez versus Charles Johnson. Johnson was the favourite coming into this, but Perez did really well, landed a really strong left hook that basically had Charles Johnson out from the start. Johnson never recovered from that big shot. He tried to, kept on moving, but you could just see in his eyes, his face, he was still out. Perez did well to find the finish. I think the referee jumped in. Perez needed to get back on the win column. Johnson's stock came down quite a lot there, honestly. But Perez did well. Solid performance. Really good first round finish. Nice little £25,000 extra bonus. Actually, I think Ty Miller got $100,000 as well as Hogan. Moving on, Nikita Krylov versus Modestas Bukauskas. Honestly, if there was to pick an underdog in a fight, it was probably this one. Krylov was coming off on two first round finishes, losses. Bukauskas, I've been saying for so long, he's so mid. Lost to Kutalaba by my eyes, beat Paul Craig, well done. It's just so mid. Just so mid. Krylov was great, to be honest. Really good, solid game plan. Got a nice finish there. He got $25,000 there with that excellent buzzer beater again. Really good finish. Um, solid. Solid performance. Got it knockout in the end. Bukauskas was out. Bukauskas couldn't do anything for 15 minutes. Lost every round. Lost every exchange pretty much. Got control on the cage fence. Clear, easy judging. Didn't need the scorecard in the end though. Nikita Krylov, well deserved win. Stays ranked. Stays in the win column. Gets back in the win column. And yeah, onwards and upwards. Ateba Gautier versus Pulev. Gautier, oh my god. This guy. Why didn't he just finish his first 30 seconds? I had Gautier round one and a 1.5 as well. I don't know. He smashes Pulev to the ground twice in 30 seconds. Doesn't jump on him, lets him stand up. I get being patient, but when someone's hurt like that, go for it. Intelligent fight from Pulev. Definitely won a round. Probably the third, I think it was. Gautier did not win all the fight though. He did not win every round. Good test for him. Shows that he's a bit one-dimensional. I think if he fights a real grappler, he's going to get done on the ground. Got you a bit forward checked, enormous power. But yeah, I mean, he keeps on moving forward, keeps on getting them wins, but I think he should have a few months maybe. I want to have a longer camp. Make sure the cardio's good, make sure everything's good. And yeah, still got that dub, which is the most important thing. Should have got the round one finish 30 seconds in, but oh well. Pulev was smart, showed experience, showed fight IQ, kept on moving. Atubia Gautier did not cut off the cage. Every time Pulev moved, he would follow him, like the opposite way. He would never try and like cut him off. Yeah, great win though. Keeps him ticking. I want to see him get a step up in the competition next, but at least he got that win. Well done, Gautier. Moving on, snooze fest. Umar versus Figgy. Clear 30-27. Maybe second round, to be honest. You could have given Figueiredo. Wouldn't have been outrageous. Umar just displayed excellent kicking on the outside, both stances, snappy head kicks, and obviously elite Dagestani wrestling. You could just take Figgy down pretty much when he wanted. To be fair, actually, there's some good takedown defense on display by Figgy. Managed to stuff a few. Ultimately, though, it's just the level difference, the age difference as well, the youth, the fitness. Not necessarily the fitness, but you could tell the Figgy just wasn't all that. He was a bit tired. Umar, clear win, quite boring. I think he needs to realise that MMA at a UFC level is an entertainment sport, hence why Paddy Pimblett got an interim title shot, but we'll get on to that. If O'Malley gets a title shot ahead of Umar, I wouldn't be annoyed because he's more entertaining. Marab obviously will get it before him, but yeah, Umar, clear win, solid performance, easy win, as usual. Moving on, Arnold Allen versus Gene Silva. I scored a 29-28 Gene Silva. Allen won the first round. Had some nice straights, some nice kicks, mixed it in, solid leg kicks. Silva first round was quite tentative, didn't really throw that much. Was taking his time, was pacing, getting through the motions, getting through the rounds. The first 2 minutes, but then he turned it on. I think it was the end of round one. He landed a huge combination, which was nice. And then as the fight went on, Silva started to land more and more. Allen started to slow down more and more. It was a clear scorecard in that Gene Silva won, but Allen should hold his head up high. Fought well after a long layoff against a really dangerous guy. Didn't look out his depth, like we knew he wouldn't. We thought it would be close. Thought Silva could have found the finish, but Allen's just tough as nails. Yeah, great performance from both, really solid performances. Silva after that little surfing back surf at the end. Great performance from Gene Silva in the second and third round. First round was sloppy, but second and third good. Allen fought well as well. Moving on, Natalia Silva versus Rose Namajunas. I thought Rose won. Honestly, I thought she won the first two, and Silva won the last round, but judges didn't score that way. Rose was on the front foot as expected due to Silva's kickboxing on the outside. It was a boring fight. I didn't really watch that much of it. Didn't pay much attention. But Silva did well to get a hand raised and carry on that win streak. Because this could have went either way, I thought. Rose's wrestling was good in round 2. Silva was really good in round 3. Round 1 was close. I'd give round 1 to Rose. I thought she force the pace, push the pace. Got some good jabs off. She has a good jab. She switches both stances. But Silva got the win. Probably needs one more fight for the title, or she will fight for the title next. And yeah, solid performance from Natalia Silva. Moving on, Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. I loved Acosta's patience, especially in that first round, just slow, jabbing away, moving, not letting Derek Lewis land. Derek was trying to land big shots, his front switch kicks, which was interesting. Just run big wild left hooks, just praying they would find Waldo's chin, but they couldn't. Then round 2, I think Derek just tapped out, he was done. Seemed really tired in that second round. Wilder just hit him with a jab, kind of fell to his back, and then that was it really. Wilder did well. Got his hand raised, most importantly. Extra $25,000, which won't hurt anyone. Pretty sure he's got a lot of kids. And yeah, well done, Wilder. Lewis, I think Lewis should fight at the white card and then call it quits at the white card. He's 41 years young at the white card. He's had an incredible career. He's fought for interim belts. He's beat Francis Ngannou. He's got records. He's been a legend of MMA. And I think the White House card, would be the perfect way to hang up the gloves. Co-main, O'Malley versus Song Yadong. People were saying Song won. Song did not win. He won round 2. O'Malley won round 1, just boxing away, jabbing, switching stances, feinting, throwing good shots. Song landed takedown 30 seconds to go, but the round's 5 minutes long, not 30 seconds long. Clear scorecard for O'Malley. Round 2, Song landed some nice, powerful left hooks. He throws everything in his shots. He threw loads of nice low kicks. I think they were getting at O'Malley a little bit. Loads of nice low kicks. Some good wrestling, good grappling control. But then round 3, Sean O'Malley dominated round 3, to be honest. It was immense. It was vintage sugar round 3. It was 5 minutes of just non-stop hitting, non-stop accuracy, non-stop range, non-stop distance, non-stop brilliance, really. Landed a beautiful knee, landed excellent jabs, crosses, hooks, landed everything, lovely. Great round for Sugar. I think that capped it off. And really clearly they won this fight. Beat another top 5 guy, Sugar. Excuse me. Beat a top 5 guy. I think he'll be next for the title, to be honest, now in the UFC. Even though it should be Marab. I'd let him fight Corey Sandhagen or Umar. He's never going to fight Umar because he knows Umar would win. And Sandhagen will be fun, but we'll see what happens with that. But I'm going to say O'Malley was impressive. Not impressive. He was impressive round 3. It was good round 3. But I think you should go back and you should have one more fight before a title, but he probably won't. Song Yadong, he could fight maybe Figgy. He'll probably end up fighting Umar in the UFC. Maybe Eamon Zahabi, I'd like to see that matchup. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Moving on to the main event, Paddy Pimblett vs Justin Gaethje. I mean, without a doubt, probably a fight of the year contender, I reckon, this early. Unbelievable action, just what you expect from Gaethje, getting that bonus as well. Same with Paddy, congrats to both of them. But I think Gaethje was good. He was good, but he wasn't amazing. Paddy Pimblett's game plan was all wrong. His coach was screaming for takedowns and he didn't shoot, probably because he was exhausted. But Paddy was a warrior in there. Stuck to his beliefs of Scousers don't get knocked out. Excellent chin, excellent heart. That's a real fighter right there. Same set of Gaethje, landed 2 big knockdowns, but one in the second round with that big eye poke. I thought Pimblett was going to grapple, but he didn't, so I got it wrong. Gaethje was great. Solid performance. I thought, Paddy would have got him subbed, but he didn't. Great performance by Gaethje. And a great card, to be honest. I really enjoyed it. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Great card. Main event made it from 6 to about a 7.5. Main event was awesome. Yeah, thank you for listening to this part. I'll then put on how the betting did. Right, quickly just moving on. As you can see, I've got Pimblett and O'Malley that then come in. I'm going to start doing it for units for you guys to make it easier, because I just put them all at £10. So it kind of makes it unfair. Like, I wouldn't go £10 on. I wouldn't go 1 unit, I should say. I wouldn't go 1 unit on Wilder Lewis under 1.5. I wouldn't go 1 unit on Gene Silva KO. And then the cycles, I wouldn't go a unit. So I'm going to change it up for 325. Make it a lot more clear. But yeah, Silva O'Malley was probably the lock parlay. O'Malley decision was a lock. O'Malley decision I was very confident on. Hook at knockout I was very confident on. I was very confident on Paddy, so I thought Paddy would win. I thought he'd get inside the distance. I thought Gauthier would win round 1. But, oh well. Wilder and Lewis was unlucky. The cycle parlay was actually unlucky, the first one. If you look at that, like Hook got the KO on my decision. And then if Paddy got a sub, then yeah. But I don't think there's any subs. Oh well. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for listening back to my recap. And I hope you enjoyed.